Hello, everyone. God bless you. 'Tis the beginning of an epic live stream. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And we shall begin the utter annihilation. All right. So, hello. Sweet. Micah, are you here? Chat. I want to see if you can talk. Hello, Micah. こんにちは。私はエルスラブです。All right. So today we shall be having a live stream, having a discussion. I had a variety of ideas on what to do for a live stream. However, the thing is this. I have no idea as of yet. Now, I'll be making a variety of things for this live stream. A lot of content here. So basically, this is the first weekly Saturday live stream. I shall be doing a live stream every Saturday night and every Sunday morning, relatively speaking, CST. I think I mentioned on the introduction like 10 p.m. Saturday, but nah, I'd just be way too tired then, you know. As of now, I'm just starting out everything. I have my live stream at a wonderful house. Thank God. So, we are here to have a discussion. Micah, are you still here? Also, please send the link to as many people as possible. All right. Hang on. I've pinged everyone. Yeah, nice. Perfect. Sweet. Yeah, so basically, the live stream shall be about, I have no idea as of yet. We'll just have a discussion, see where everything goes. And if all else fails, I will stream CK2 or EU4 or basically whatever you want me to play. Yeah. We can talk. I'll react to one of your videos, Micah. I know that will happen. Let me ping. But I have no idea what video I should react to. Now, it is my idea this is my main idea. I want everyone's channel to prosper. YouTube is not a competitive industry. At least I don't think it is. I don't think it's a matter of competition. Maybe about competition in terms of quality, but that's about it. I have no idea what I will react to. Which video do you want me to react to? Micah, are you here? Hola from Omaha. Hey, hey, hey. Hello. Nice. Yeah, so basically, this live stream is meant to be filled with a lot of just discussion about anything, everything. Um, Writing novels, stories, world building, anything, history, politics. Pretty much the conversation is ready. Um, I will be the host who sort of directs the conversation. Um, and it'll be as interesting or as boring as y'all like, as y'all would like. Micah, I will be reacting to one of Micah's videos. Actually, what about what about your video? Joe Harris Trump discuss. And by Joe, I mean Rogan. Wow. All right. What about your video? Yeah, Yasuke. All right. I will. Micahistory, Yasuke. All right. Sweet. And I might do something a little bit interesting. So, do y'all guys see me?
Hello, everyone.
Yes.
This
Yeah, so this is a video regarding Yasuke, the African samurai. All right. Chance of World War III discuss. All right, I see you. Perfect. Yeah, so in regards to, all right, chance of World War III. Now, here's my general thought regarding World War III. First of all, we have some type of crazy cabal controlling the world. Sorry, it's self-evident in the way we've been going on with COVID-19, with the Ukraine war, whatever. Obviously, there is something dark going on beneath the scenes, whether they are guiding our current elite subtly, whether they are in command, whether they are thoughts on Ukraine invading Russia. All right. I'll finish the World War III stuff. World War III, going to happen. Inevitable. Some type of great war will occur. Um, Something iffy, something wrong will indeed happen. Uh, really bad stuff will happen because of it. All right. Thoughts on Ukraine? Thoughts, like, no matter what, there's going to be some type of war. Thoughts on Ukraine invading Russia? Well, that's the thing. Like, a lot of people think, oh, is Russia invading Ukraine? Now, I personally despise both governments. One is bombing churches, the other isn't. Are the Russians the ones bombing churches? Nope. The Ukrainians are the ones bombing churches. Therefore, I side with Russia. Sorry, I just cannot side with Ukraine. Even though I hate both countries, I hate both governments. If the Ukrainian government was slightly better, I would be pro-Ukraine. But I just can't be pro-Ukraine. I just can't. I despise both governments. I despise both countries. Now let's watch Yasuke.
The African samurai. Yep, you heard that right. There was an actual samurai who came all the way from Africa to Japan. The man's name is Yasuke, and here is the story. So, sadly, there are a lot of details missing from his life, and so there are many theories about where he came from, and nobody knows for sure which one is true. Now, according to Histoire ecclésiastique des îles et royaumes du Japon, written by Jesuit priest François Solier of the Society of Jesus in 1627, Yasuke was likely from modern day Mozambique. However, there is no further evidence of this claim. However, this would be consistent with other accounts of Africans from Mozambique and Japan. Now, according to Fujita Midori, the first African people who came to Japan were Mozambican. They reached Japan in 1546 as shipmates or slaves who served Portuguese captain Jorge Alvarez. Now, Yasuke may have been a member of the Yao people or from the more inland area of Mozambique. Now, they had just been coming into contact with the Portuguese at the time, which might account for his name, which is Yao, added to the common Japanese male name suffix of suke, and that produces Yaosuke. Another claim suggests that Yasuke was a Dinka from South Sudan. He was famous for his height and extremely dark skin color. The Dinka people are among the tallest in Africa and have significantly darker skin compared to Horn Africans.
That is, I mean, all right, that is interesting. So whether Yasuke was from the Yao people of Mozambique or from the Dinka, Yasuke is a great African. I know that he basically was from Africa and he became a samurai. All right, you'll have to leave for a few minutes. That is fine. That is fine. Yeah, is Yasuke from the Yao or from the Dinka people? My general thought is this. Yasuke, Yasuke was so the thing is this, who number one, who's to say that he was not mixed? He could have been Yao and Dinka. Second of all, how would one of the Dinka people in South Sudan be able to be, like, from my knowledge, he was sold on a slave ship and he gained his freedom in Japan. Maybe he didn't. We'll have to watch the rest of the video to find out. But he does sound like how would someone from inland Africa happen to go to Japan? It's a once in a million chance. It seems more likely for him to be Yao, as well as the idea of the name Yasuke, Yao. Then he'll be mispronounced. Um,
Adult Dinka men had a ritual custom of drawing decorative patterns on their faces by tattooing, but no account of Yasuke having a face pattern was recorded. And finally, according to another theory, Yasuke was from Ethiopia. Like Yasuke, Ethiopians who didn't follow like Abrahamic religions were called Kafre by the Portuguese and were well built and skilled soldiers.
Now, I bet there was some possibility of Yasuke being from Ethiopia, of a Dinka minority in Ethiopia. South Sudan and Ethiopia, they are bordering countries. There's a chance that he would have been of a small racial minority. Like, I think that there was a black dude in London during the 1500s, and that was one who was, known. So there's a chance, however small it may be, that there was a Dinka minority in Ethiopia at the time. Now, and he ended up in Japan.
Unlike other East Africans who suffered from famine. According to his theory, his original name might be the Amharic name Yisake or the Portuguese name Isake derived from Isaac. Yasufe was also used as a surname in Ethiopia. Now, regardless of where in Africa he came from, what we do know is that he arrived in Japan in 1579 in the service of the Italian Jesuit missionary Alessandro Valignano, who had been appointed the visitor of the Jesuit missions in the Indies. He accompanied Valignano when Valignano came to the capital area in March 1581, and his appearance caused a lot of interest with the local people. When Yasuke was presented to Oda Nobunaga, the Japanese daimyo thought that his skin must have been colored with black ink. So, Nobunaga, in a very interesting episode, had him stripped from the waist up and made him scrub his skin. These events are actually recorded in a 1581 letter of the Jesuit Luis Frois to Lorenzo Mexia and in the 1582 annual report of the Jesuit mission in Japan, also.
I mean, imagine being so exotic that the people that you arrive in think that your skin is infected or so badly damaged. And by using the term exotic, I don't mean to hate on black people. I mean to hate on the hosts. Well, not hate on the hosts, but just say, man, they had no idea. They had no idea that black people existed.
By Luis Frois. When Nobunaga realized that the African skin was indeed black, he took an interest in him. On the 14th of May of that year, in 1581, Yasuke departed for Echizen province with Frois and the other Christians. During this trip, they met local warlords such as Shibata Katsutoyo, Hashiba Hidekatsu, and Shibata Katsuie. They returned to Kyoto on the 30th of May. Now, at some point, although when is not clear, Yasuke entered Nobunaga's service. Now, it is likely that Yasuke could speak or was taught Japanese, perhaps due to Valignano's efforts to ensure his missionaries adapted well to the local culture. Nobunaga enjoyed talking with him, and he was perhaps the only foreign servant that Nobunaga had in his service, which could explain why Nobunaga was so interested in him. According to a variant text of the Shinchoki, the archives of the Maeda clan, the black man named Yasuke was given his own residence and a short ceremonial katana by Nobunaga. Nobunaga also assigned him the duty of weapon bearer. Now, guys, if you think this is epic enough that not only is there an African working with a Japanese daimyo, but is even his personal retainer and weapons bearer. Well, just wait until you hear this. Because not only did he have these ceremonial roles, but no, this guy actually fought. So this guy was like an actual black samurai. After the Battle of Tenmokuzan, Nobunaga led his force, including Yasuke, and inspected the former territory of the Takeda clan. On his way back, he met Tokugawa Ieyasu. Now, Matsudaira Ietada, the retainer of Ieyasu, described Yasuke as being 188 centimeters and having skin like charcoal. In June 1582, Nobunaga was attacked and forced to commit seppuku in Honnoji in Kyoto by the army of Akechi Mitsuhide. Yasuke was there at the time and helped fight the Akechi forces, and I'm sure they were probably just as curious, if not kind of scared, by this samurai who's just way darker than the rest. Immediately after Nobunaga's death, Yasuke went to join Nobunaga's heir, Oda Nobutada, who was trying to rally the Oda forces at Nijo Castle. Yasuke fought alongside the Nobutada forces but was eventually captured. When Yasuke was presented to Akechi, the warlord allegedly said that the black man was an animal and, as well as not being Japanese, and so shouldn't be killed. And so I guess in this situation, that's actually a good thing. And so he was taken to the Christian church in.
Imagine a situation in which racism actually saves your life. Like, Yasuke was literally saved because of racism.
Kyoto. However, there is no further written information about him after this, and sadly, we have no idea what happened to him. Now, you might think this is the end of the story, but there is actually a little bit left. So, although we don't know what his fate was, there is possibly some actual artistic depictions of this man. And although there is no confirmed portrait of him, an stone box made by an artist in the 1590s depicts a black man wearing high class clothing who does not appear to be subordinate to the Portuguese. Now, it's possible that this man is Yasuke in Portuguese clothing. Also, Sumo Yurakuzu Byobu, drawn in 1605, depicts a dark skinned wrestler with a Japanese man in the presence of noble samurai. And the samurai is said to be either Oda Nobunaga or Toyotomi Hidetsugu. Now, if this is correct, this could be an actual portrait of Yasuke fighting his, well, not really fighting, but wrestling with his master Oda Nobunaga, and that is just something very interesting to think about. So, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sure some of you have already heard of this, but I hope at least some of you didn't know about this African samurai.
Well, overall, great video. Was a pretty great video overall. Right now, I'm awaiting the arrival of more people. You have arrived to perform the imperial duties as the Lord Inquisitor of the Imperium of Man. So, I've reacted so far to Micahistory and his epic video regarding Yasuke, who was an African from either Mozambique or Ethiopia, who became a samurai. And the funny thing is, his life was spared because the Japanese were racist as fuck. If they weren't racist, his life would not be spared. He would be dead. Which is kind of funny. Like, he wasn't even a samurai, he was a retainer. No, he actually did fight. But even if he was just a retainer, that would still be pretty interesting, you know? Like, who cares if he's just a retainer? He's interesting. It's an interesting historical fact. Now, retainers were allowed to fight too. All right, then. Cool. Then, in that case, um, yeah, his life was saved. Like, imagine being so crazy. Like, imagine living. Imagine living through a situation in which your life is saved because the people you're dealing with are so racist they consider you an animal. I mean, that's some major racism, but I hate the wokeification of history. No, he wasn't a. Look, me too. I agree. I am anti woke. I'm not a woke person. But even if Yasuke was just a retainer, it's interesting. And you know what? It's a great myth. It is a great historical myth to be a retainer. And you know what? If I was making a movie about Yasuke, of course I'd make him a samurai, even if that wasn't accurate to history. You know why? The reason why I said that is because there's a game franchised that because of a game franchise decided to make a game where you play the game and what? Oh no. Wow. Wow. Like, of course they ain't having it. Of course Japan ain't having it. Yeah. No. I mean, pretty horrific. Like, why? Why even do that? Getting Fredomia in here too, by the way. Brother, we have one duty, and that is the defense of the Imperium of Man. Agreed. That is our duty.
Possession of this galaxy is the mankind's birthright, said the Emperor of Mankind when he was practicing his Japanese accent. Wow, it's like I'm the only one here. Yeah, you are as of now. Michael was here, but he had to go for a couple minutes. Just family stuff, I guess. Um, I'm still going to continue the live stream because why let it end now? It's only been going around for 30 minutes, and usually, um, you know, usually it goes beyond that. Um, what I will do though, I will probably stream something. By the way, Imperial Colombian, Uncle Sam, would you perhaps enjoy a collab? I have no idea what the collab would be about. No clue whatsoever. All right, then. Perfect. I do have grand ideas for the Wolvers. When it comes to that, we don't have to make a collab based on the Wolvers. I'm thinking we could do them. Do you know how? I'm thinking that we could do a mapping based collab or an anthem based collab. Um, one for Cascadia, maybe something surrounding Cascadia. Um, I don't know. Me too. We can discuss about that later on. Um, let's worry about that later on. I shall add in a Muslim friend of mine just so that chaos can exist. Um, because why not have a Christian from Mississippi along with a Muslim from Lebanon and put them in the same chat? I mean, let's enjoy that. I'm going to be inviting other people as well. I hope that the people in Micah's server as well enjoy. You dare bring the ruinous powers into this chat. Oh, I dare bring the ruinous powers into this chat. I dare bring them all. We'll have Nioski, you, a Muslim, local Allahu Akbar enjoyer. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, you are doing well. God bless you. And you are welcome into this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful live stream. I pray to Allah that you will enjoy it. I am not trying to offend anyone here. I'm just having a live stream. So let us be. All right. So let us talk. Let us talk. Now, do any of you guys have Crusader Kings 2? I'm curious. Well, not 2, 3. Do any of y'all guys have Crusader Kings 3? I hope we all shall enjoy. Here, let me ping everyone in my server. My no one here is online yet. Do you? No, you do not. Well then, I would like to show you that I have Crusader Kings 3, a mod of the game, in fact, and as of now, I am playing a Dark Elf from Morrowind. Or, to quote the beloved Rolf from Windhelm, we don't want your kind here. Now, no hatred towards anyone. Though the Dark Elves, I mean, they're not necessarily the least hateful people. And I'm playing as a ruler who is, let's just say, pure evil. Because I will become a lich in this game. I will become a practitioner of the Korean arts, the dark arts. No hatred towards anyone. Xenos, they are not Xenos, for this is the Elder Scrolls, mein Freund. Now, another question I have. I'm mostly just waiting for Micahistory's return. For his return, Be'ezrat Hashem, inshallah, shall be great. If it's a threat to humanity, then it is Xenos. I I mean, then Donald Trump and Kamala Harris are both aliens. Donald Trump, Kamala, Biden, Obama, Hillary Clinton, J.D. Vance, everyone, every single politician in our government, they're all Xenos, they're all aliens. Because they are indeed threats to humanity. They are heretics, not Xenos. Oh, all right. All right. Local Allahu Akbar enjoyer, are you still here? I want to hear from you, Malik Shah, inshallah. By the way, a bit of a fun fact. The word checkmate comes from the word shahmat in Persian, I think. The word checkmate in chess comes from the word shahmat in Persian, which means something like the Shah, the king, is inspired, is impressed. Something like that. The king is inspired and impressed. That is what checkmate means. Then it came to Arabic, and the phrase changed from shahmat to shahmat, I believe. Maybe I'm completely wrong in the pronunciation and how it's done. What is this? The word checkmate in Persian. So it originally meant the king is awed or inspired. Then it meant the king is dead. It was the word shahmat, I think, in Arabic. I have no clue. Maybe I'm probably pronouncing it very wrong. What is this? You will stay for now. It is a live stream in which I talk and people have conversation. It's kind of like a radio broadcast. I sort of guide the conversation. I react to certain videos. I generally try to be an entertaining host, for I am here to entertain you all. And the way I will entertain you all, right now, I will show you all guys a verse in the Quran, inshallah. Here, let me show you all guys a verse in the Quran. It is Surah Ibrahim, Ayah 88. So here, let me show you this verse. It is a verse in Quran. Hopefully you will enjoy. I believe that you're able to see. Yes, you are able to see this verse in the Quran. Surah Ibrahim, Ayah 88. Here it is. If you look at the quoting, the passaging, you're able to see this is indeed the Quran. Yeah. All right. You just left 4 or 5 minutes. That is all right. No problem. I don't think anyone's really here. Why do you have the dragon thing yet? Yacht. Oh, you mean the Quran, spelled Quran, the book of Muhammad Ali, as taught by Ridvan Aydemir, the true president of Turk. God bless him. All right. Sorry for typo. Why do you have the ayat about dragons? You see, the Quran has many different ayat and many different surah. The Quran, as taught by proud Turk, in fact, has the mostest amount of ayah. In fact, I shall show you a picture of the Quran, the Quran. This is not meant to offend Islam. This is not meant to offend Muslims. This is meant to offend people who believe anything they are told, including those Muslims who believe that I actually think that there are indeed uh, 88 verses or 152 verses in Surah Ibrahim. Or as well as the ex-Muslims who fall for these quote-unquote ayah. I'm not intending to offend anyone except those who cannot see what is directly in front of them. I'm bringing a Catholic. All right. Oh, sorry, dude. I have to go. Nice stream, though. All right, then. God bless you. All right. There is now one member watching the stream. Is this me? Let me see. All right. Live chat. It is you, my southern friend. Now, question. You are indeed here. Now, I would like to show you my current status in the game of Crusader Kings. Well, the game of Crusader Kings 3, also known as Elder Kings 2. Now, thing is, for Crusader Kings 3, there are a gazillion like AI, like gazillion DLC, like tours and tournaments, Legends of the Dead, Legacy of Persia, The Fate of Iberia. These are all stuff that I don't have. I just have one DLC. Known as that. Wait, let me see. Sorry, you cannot stay. That is all right. So, until the future, For a while, I will just be playing my game until someone of note may arrive. But I shall be vigilant in checking who can arrive and who can't. Now, as this live stream continues, I shall play it. Micahistory, waiting for you. All right. When the winter's maw is near and the homeland is betrayed, I shall remember, yes, I'll remember forever. I'll remember, oh, I'll remember. When the homeland is secure and those who've fallen down, I shall remember my homeland and its crown. I shall remember my homeland and its crown. Yes, I shall know you. Yes, I shall know you. Oh, for I know you in your heart. I shall know your horrid losses, and I shall know you when you fall. All right. So essentially, a general example of what's going on in this kingdom of Bruma over here. We are fairly wealthy, second in line. The thing is, I am not the ruler of Bruma. Rather, I am more of a semi-ruler. It has come to my attention that there's pretty much no chance of anyone joining, so well, I guess it is time for me to end the live stream. All right, then. Well, then. Yeah, so guess this is over. Guess this live stream is over. Um, you know, because why not? I mean, Wish more people were on it, but hey, it's all right. I mean, it's all right. I did my obligation for the day. Yeah. So, God bless you all. The Lord is the divine source of creation. He who is greater than all is greater than all. Be honored, blessed, and great. Most powerful, most beautiful, most righteous, and most wise. God bless you all. And yeah, we shall soon have another live stream tomorrow morning, early, somehow early. I know it'll be early. At 9. Sometime 9. All right then. God bless you all.